fun.
Hello, I'm Valerie Zizek-Moraes, the President and CEO here at the American Canyon Chamber of Commerce. I'm here today just to give you a little recap of what 2020 looked like for the American Canyon Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to start by giving a detailed report of each month and letting you know all of our highlights for those months. Starting with January 2020, which was a great month for us pre-COVID, we had our annual installation dinner, which was a mystery theme in 2020. We raised $25,000 for our membership, and we were extremely grateful for that night. February was a month of transition for the American Canyon Chamber of Commerce. We were in search of a new CEO, and we were pulling together our membership for 2020. March came with a great surprise for myself. I was labeled the new American Canyon Chamber of Commerce President CEO, and we were also hit with the pandemic of 2020. Because we were hit with the COVID-19 pandemic of 2020, the American Canyon Chamber of Commerce had to quickly pivot and find new ways to help provide resources to our members. Considering that our main goal is to help convene, be a catalyst and a convener for the business community, we had to instantly find ways to be successful. One of the biggest accomplishments we did in March was putting out the resource list for all of our businesses for our community. We reported each business who was open, their hours they were open, and we made sure that our community knew where they could get the resources that they need, including food, medicine, and all the other supplies that were available at that time. We also were part of a PPE drive that brought in 45,000 masks, hand sanitizers, and gloves, and we distributed those to our main chamber member partners in the healthcare industry, like Sutter, Kaiser, and all the local dentist offices. These supplies were very important because we were in a shortage of supplies, and our businesses needed them more now than ever to keep our community safe. April was another month of us doing whatever we can to provide resources for the businesses. We launched our PPP loan presentations, allowing 100 members at a time to attend these presentations, and we filled up every one that we did. This information was very valuable as these were financial resources available for our members, and without our resources and knowledge, they would not have been able to obtain these loans and help them get through the rest of the year. So that was a really big accomplishment that we did. May brought another interesting month for us. It was Small Business Month, and we wanted to highlight all of our small businesses. So by doing that, we provided hand sanitizer bottles to each one of our businesses, and the hand sanitizer was provided by Lock-In Union. We also delivered masks and other types of PPE to the businesses that were in need. And on a little fun note, we did a campaign, an online campaign through Facebook, where we put out different challenges amongst our business community, and our residents got to perform the challenges and go around and visit some of our businesses. So that was another way to put revenue into the local business community while having a little fun with that at the same time. June brought a larger COVID spike to our community, which therefore increased testing needs. So we ended up with a testing site here in American Canyon, and one thing that was needed was lunches for the volunteers. So as the chamber, we reached out to the businesses to find sponsors for those lunches, pulling in over $4,000, putting that money into our local restaurants, and also providing our COVID testing volunteers with lunches. Feel very proud of that accomplishment and very thankful that we have the businesses that we're able to support. July was a month where we created the Wear Your Mask signs. We created these with the partnership of Fast Signs and the City of American Canyon. We delivered a sign to every open business amongst our community, and that just allowed them to display a nice looking sign, and hopefully the community respects the signs and wears their masks. August was a month where we didn't necessarily do one thing, but we started to prep for a lot of things that came in through the last quarter of the year. Actually, one thing we did do in August was hire a new employee. We hired Julia, who is here with us today at the American Canyon Chamber. She's my admin assistant, and she's been a great help here at the chamber. September was the month we started planning for our candidates forum. So we are very lucky to have produced a virtual platform to host our all the candidates for the city council and for the mayor. We got questions from the community, questions from the businesses, and we put together a great candidates forum online. We also launched our Bridge the Gap campaign, which was a campaign that is intended to bridge community with business. And in this case, we helped the American Canyon High School with the Visual and Performing Arts Department, and we brought in almost $7,000 for that department, and all resources of the American Canyon businesses and the residents. One thing that I forgot to mention that we've been doing all year long that's been a big hit is our business social distancing. Our business social distancing happens 2 times a month. It happens on the 1st and 3rd Wednesday of every month at 4 p.m. Virtually we get together. We pull in the city manager, the board members from the American Canyon Chamber, many business members, nonprofit organizations, community leaders, and we just talk about what's going on around the community. This has been one platform that pulls everybody in the community together and gives us a chance to talk. It also gives us the resources from each other and allows us to make the connections needed to be successful within our city. This has been a great resource and a great addition to 2020. We've also launched our Back to the Table campaign. And in our Back to the Table campaign, we were supposed to be starting in July, but we did not start until November. We held our first one at Lasso, filling up the restaurant, which was allowed at that point in time, and having a steady stream of to-goes all night long. We did our second one at Mizakateka, which was outdoor dining only, and to-goes. They also filled up their restaurant outside and had a steady stream of to-goes all day long. So we are learning that this is a very successful campaign and a great way to put money back into our businesses who need our revenue so greatly at this point in time. One other accomplishment that we're very, very proud of is we have been a convener for the food pantry here in American Canyon. We've helped connect almost $40,000 in monetary donations and in food donations. This has been a huge help for our community, and we are so proud of our businesses that have the resources to be able to dump this money into our food pantry and make sure that our American Canyon residents are being fed. Thank you for all of that support. With that said, I believe that wraps up most of our accomplishments for 2020. As your President CEO here at the American Canyon Chamber of Commerce, I work hard every day to make sure that our businesses and our residents are thriving. We want to make sure that we're connecting business with residents and residents with business. That's what we do here. So thank you. If you do not follow us on our Facebook, please like the American Canyon Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, please like our Instagram page, and please visit our website, www.amcanchamber.org, if you're looking for any resources for American Canyon. We appreciate all your support, we appreciate the dedication of our members, and we appreciate the community for stepping up and supporting all the programs that we have put together this year. Thank you very much. I am thankful to be your President CEO, and I cannot wait to see what 2021 brings to American Canyon.